Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, shop my stash, try on new makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell from the title of the video, we're gonna try on some new makeup. Not a bunch of products. I think just 3 actual new makeup products. One is a sample, but it's a new shade added on, I think a month or 2 ago. And then I did buy the new Gucci perfume, which is one of the reasons why I placed an order for Sephora. And I also went in person to my local Ulta and they had some of the new lip launches. So I did purchase a few things and I want to try these out with you all on camera. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. All right, my lovelies. The first item is a primer and it's from Refy Beauty. I don't purchase from Refy Beauty often, and that's because they are mindful and actually spread out their launches pretty well, which I can appreciate. Okay, so the Blur and Hydrate Oil Control Face Primer with hyaluronic acid retails for $34. Let me give you some claims, and I purchased this through Sephora. A primer that blurs, absorbs oil, and primes the skin, leaving a cloud-like finish without mattifying. Okay. Here's what the box looks like. Reminds me of skincare. I definitely feel Refy Beauty is clean girl aesthetics. A lot of the products are like that. Oh, it has a 12-month shelf life and it was made in Italia. So here is what the primer looks like. It looks like a big bottle. It almost looks like a cleanser. How much is in here? It has 1.4 ounces. Okay, so I had to go off camera real quick. I forgot to apply the Rhode Skin Glazing Milk. I do it to bring back hydration. My allergies have been so crazy ever since there was those huge fires. I don't know if they're still going, but there was literally fires all around Utah. I think ever since then, my allergies have just been crazy and my lips have been dry and my skin has been dry. Yeah, so I went into the Rhode Skin Glazing Milk to bring back hydration. And then, so here is the applicator. Interesting. And I mean, I get the metal tip. I get it because it's soothing, you know, it's cooling to the skin. Let me swatch it. So it is a white. Oh, okay. It feels creamy. Okay. Oh, that feels actually really nice. Would have never guessed just by feeling the texture of it that it's a primer. Okay, so this is supposed to be a blurring and mattifying primer, so I'm going to focus it mainly in the spots where I feel I need to mattify and blur, which is mainly my T-zone. Now, you don't have to use the applicator to rub it in. I'm just using it because it's cooling, and I've seen people who got this in PR showcase it like this on their social media. But honestly, I don't think that's a way I would use this because this does not replace a finger or hand. Okay. So this is the side where I have the primer and no primer. Okay, I would say a tiny bit of blur and mattifying. Okay, so far it's doing what it said it was going to. This is a pretty big component, which is nice. I feel it's very rare that you see big components like this for primers. Okay, with this side, I'm gonna use my hand just to see. Okay, so I thought maybe it would feel silicone-y. Well, so if you've tried the Cali Ray, it reminded me the tiniest bit of that. My kids are being but it does dry down. Like I feel with the Cali Ray, it kind of stays feeling like that. And this one, you can tell the skin is absorbing it. Okay, so far so good. And I'm going to jump into foundations that I know and love so that I can tell the performance of this primer. But so far so good. It feels good. I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, base is down. I did finish off with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum for the perimeters of my face, and then for foundation, I went into the Dior Forever, the matte one, and I mixed some of these Surratt Dewdrops. That's what I used as my foundation. This is shade 3, and it's a little bit dark, so I mix in a lighter shade of another foundation that's a little bit more lightweight. And then the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I have the shade number 8. I've really been loving this. I gave it a rave review when I first tried this out, and I still stand by that review. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I've tried this, and I've been loving it. For cream products, I went into the Makeup by Mario and Say. Really enjoying both of these formulations. Still stand by the ranking that I gave them. I'm enjoying the Say more than the Makeup by Mario. And I went into the Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blush. Still stand by what I said about this blush. It is absolutely perfect. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna jump in to powder, and I have tried the One Size powder. I did not enjoy it. It was a tiny bit too drying for me. We'll see how it goes today. I have not bought any pink powders because I feel like I 100% know I'm not going to like it. This was free, so I told myself, get the pink one, try it out. Maybe you're wrong. So that's what we're here to find out today. It's not a super new launch, but I believe he came out with this new shade a couple of months ago, and it is the Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder in the shade Ultra Pink. This is a mini. Like I said, I got it as a sample, so we're gonna try it. It does have the little plastic. It does have the little plastic. There's a lot of people who really enjoy this powder. I'm just not one of them. The times that I've tried it, it was too drying. So we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't turn my under eyes too dark. I know pink is supposed to be brightening, but this to me does not look like it's gonna be a brightening shade. I could be wrong. That's why we're here. I'm gonna use my puff and pick up just a tiny bit and see if I even notice a difference. Like if I feel it's brightening my under eyes. I can't really tell the difference. A little bit more. Although I don't put too much powder under my eyes because then it really just creases them. Okay, I don't feel like it brightened up at all. And it's actually looking decently right now under my eyes, not drying at all. Okay, so not brightening, but so far it's looking good under my eyes. All right, my lovelies, this is like the 6th time I've tried to film this. My kids are not cooperating. You already know how that goes. Okay, so let me tell you what else I went into my face, because as you could see, I'm almost pretty much done. That One Size powder is actually looking really nice under my eyes. I don't see it brightening, but it also didn't darken up my under eyes. At least I don't think it did. I don't know, now that it's settled, maybe it did just a tiny bit. I remember it being really drying and just cakey, but this one is not acting that way under my eyes. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll keep using it. RMS loose powder for the rest of my face. Been really loving that powder. If you're somebody who bakes, it's probably not the powder for you, but it's beautiful. Powder bronzers, I went into the RMS and the Unearthly bronzers. I just went ahead and mixed the two. For powder blush, I went into the NYX Buttermelt blush. This is in the shade Back and Butter. This is really pigmented. This is already a dark shade as it is, but the pigmentation can be a tiny bit ridiculous at times. I had to tread very, and I mean very softly. That's the only complaint I have about this line when it comes to the bronzers and the blushes. Way too much pigment and it's annoying at times. Highlighter, I went into the Patrick Ta highlighting duo in Daddy. I've still been absolutely loving that. Prefer them together than using them separately. Maybe the cream, which I haven't tried, but the powder portion, the undertone, I just prefer it when I put the cream portion on top. Gucci brow pencil, got to be brow gel, and for the eyes, I recently posted my review of the new Pat McGrath quad. What is this? Opalescent Orchid. I do have to be careful because it seems like every time I open this quad up, a chunk of this shade comes out. If you haven't seen my review, go check it out. It's already on my channel, but you will hear all my juicy thoughts about this quad. I went ahead and used the purple and this one for the lid, and then I used the pastel turquoise for my inner corner. So pretty. And then I did include this quad, which is Venusian Sunrise, and used the two matte shades. I think this eye look is absolutely beautiful. Okay, and now for the lips. I did go in to Ulta and got a couple of new launches. There was a couple of things I wanted to go in there and swatch, but the two that I ended up getting are from Fenty and from Ulta Beauty. This one was a total surprise. Is it lesbians and lipsticks? I forget. If you know, you know who I'm talking about. Anyways, she's the one that convinced me to grab one of these, and I did swatch them in stores, and yeah. Okay, and the other one is from Fenty Beauty. Is the Gloss Balm Stick. I think we'll try this one first and then the stain, because obviously the stain is going to stay on my lips. Okay, so the Gloss Balm Stick, High Shine Gloss Stick. I ended up swatching all of like the neutral leaning tones. So like Blazed Donut, Fenty Glow, which is the one that I purchased, Color It Fuzzy, Color Tulip Kiss, and I think that's it. It was like 4 or 5 that I swatched, but it was mainly the ones that were more neutral leaning, which was the top row, and the bottom it was like the berry and red tones. This is the shade that I ended up purchasing, Fenty Glow. It just seemed like a shade that would go with mostly everything. All right, so this 100% reminds me of the Maracuja from Tarte. If you know, you know. Another one that I think might be similar to this is the MAC, gosh, what are they called? The glossy, like they came in weird colors, the green, the black, I forget what that's called, because when I was swatching, one of them not broke off, but a big chunk was left in the swatch. And I do remember that being a problem with the MAC Cosmetics, but let's go ahead and try this one. It has, what's that? Is it like vanilla? A light vanilla scent. It does have the little FB on there. I didn't even show you the packaging. There it is. It's really pretty, kind of bulky, and it retails for $25. Let me just tell you quickly here. Gloss Balm Stick, High Shine Gloss Stick. Get luscious shine with this glossy medium pigment lipstick that's loaded with vitamin E and shea butter plus squalane to lock in moisture for up to 8 hours. I can definitely feel the shea butter because after I swatched it on my hand and I wiped it off, the back of my hand felt very, and I mean very soft. Oh, let me swatch it. I am all over the place. Sorry, my kids just... So there is. Yeah, I can definitely see this breaking off if you put too much of the bullet out. Yes, I'm getting like a hint of citrus. Oh, that's pretty. So difference between this one and the Maracuja, I think the Maracuja is a little more balmy, and I would say this is more of a hybrid between a gloss and a balm. Yeah. Okay, but that's pretty. Fenty Glow. I don't think it goes with this eye look. Well, maybe it does. But I didn't put any lip liner because I do have to try that stain. Okay. I think for $25, yeah, this is a good deal. What is 12-month shelf life? It was made in Korea. Okay. So the Weightless Water Lip Stain definitely feels like water when you swatch it. Retails for $11 and it looks like there's 6 different shades available. I always go for their pinky tone, so I decided to pick something up that's out of my comfort zone, which is Mango Dreams, the orange one. But they're all very, very pretty, and this stains stayed for a while. Okay, for fresh picked natural finish lips, Ulta Beauty Collection's Weightless Water Lip Stain is a quick dry stain that wears beautifully and hugs lips like a kiss of cool water. Multitasker alert, she can be used as a cheeky blush stain too. Packaging may vary, same formula you love. What does that mean? Packaging may vary. I'm a stains girl. I love lip stains because with lip stains, you don't have to worry about it once you put it on. I'm not someone that puts a lipstick that I have for the day in my purse so I can continue refreshing it. I'm just not that gal. And so lip stains, they last a little bit longer, you know? So here is what the packaging looks like. Nothing luxurious, you know. Oh, I should probably check if it even has it on here. It was made in Canada. Oh, I don't see a shelf life, and it didn't come in like a box. Let me swatch. It's literally water. And then there is the doe foot applicator. It reminds me of the little applicator that comes in the Dennis Amyrix concealer. Okay, so there is the stain. I can build it up a tiny bit. Yeah, it's literally liquid, like water. Oh, pretty. I wonder if this will go with the eye look. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, and it dries super fast. Oh, I like that it dries super quick. It's actually a little more feather-like than I thought. I'm actually, wow. Okay. Like, that's pretty. I might need to get the pink one. It's reminding me of the Huda, but much nicer experience as far as the formula goes. Like, it just dries down, where I feel the Huda, you can feel you have product, and then once, say you start eating, drinking, then it comes off and the stain is left. This one, because it's so liquidy and it's water, it just kind of dries down and you're set. Wow. That is so pretty. Okay. Ooh. Let me find a lip liner and I'll be right back. All right, my lovelies. I did go in to the Glossier lip liner. When I do lip stains, I prefer to do the lip stain first and then go in with the lip liner, especially if it's this kind of formula. Because if you go in with the lip liner first and then the lip stain, it's not gonna go on top of where the lip liner is. That's so pretty. Oh, I love this. I think it goes with the lips. I've never really done orange or like this type of orange with a colorful eye look, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, this might become a new favorite formula. It's really nice. Okay, now for the last item in this video. I'm pretty sure I mentioned searching for this the last time I was in Houston and it wasn't there. They finally got it at Sephora, and it's the new scent from Gucci. It's the Flora Gorgeous Orchid perfume. I have the little travel size. I don't need a full-size bottle. I don't think I have any full-size bottle perfumes. They're all travel size because I don't need that much product, you know? So the one that I have retails for $39, and yes, I already tried it, and oh my gosh, does it smell yummy-licious. It's from the Florals fragrance family. I would agree, but it's not super potent. Warm Florals is the scent type. Yes, I would agree. The keynotes are Vanilla Duo, Vanilla Orchid, Marine Ozonic Accord. I don't know what that one is. Gosh, it's so hard to describe because it's just so... So I own the pink one from this Gucci perfume line. Gosh, it's so... What? I smell the vanilla, but it's not your typical vanilla scent. It's not... It's like a sophisticated vanilla. That's just the best way I can describe it. Oh my gosh, it just, it's so good. It's so good. It's soft. Let me pull out. Okay, no, definitely nothing like the Charlotte Tilbury. You know what else it was kind of reminding me of? Cosmic from Kylie Jenner. No, I would say this one's a tiny bit, like you get that warm floral versus Cosmic. I just don't think there's anything in my perfume collection that smells quite like this. If you don't like sweets, now this is not super sweet, but you do get sweetness from it. Probably not for you. If you are super picky, just go into the store and test it out. But it smells so good, and I am so glad that I like it because I did blind buy this. I wasn't sure I was going to enjoy it. When I read the undertones, I wasn't sure, but... And it's 100% different from the Gorgeous Gardenia, which I do really enjoy this one. I think it's like halfway done. So yeah. Okay, and that's it. That is all for this trying on new makeup. Hopefully the video is not too long. Apologies again for my kids. It's been a rough over here. Today is the 2nd of August. My child, my oldest, goes, which I already registered her for 1st grade, and she starts school on the 20th. So I just feel like when she's in the bunch, you know how they say 3 is a crowd? I would definitely agree with that when it comes to my kids. The twins, I mean, they still fight, but it just feels like it's 10 times as intense when my oldest is in the picture. But yeah, apologies. It is what it is. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, oh my gosh, I smell so good. I hope you enjoyed trying out these new items with me. It wasn't a whole lot, but they were new items. I was excited to try them out. I was excited to give you my first impressions on them. And then I hope you also enjoyed me giving you a couple of updates on some of the other newer items that I've been testing since I purchased them. So with that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you all on my next video. Bye.